So if I have kids, they're never knowing. They're never knowing. I'm never telling them, all right? Get wrecked. There's so much wholesome in there, my heart. This feels like a really good anime episode with a good ending. Well, welcome in, guys. Today is literally just gonna be a day of positive and nostalgic stories. It's just gonna be happy times. It's a happy, completely happy show, which is crazy to say, right? I know. But what this is this is my new little radio show, okay? This is the Yammer Corner, where I complain about a bunch of however, not today. So what I did was I asked you guys if you guys out there have any happy stories or good memories from the holiday season in general. And I basically gathered those together on the forums, and we're gonna be telling your guys' stories today, pretty much. We're gonna start with this one. So this one, I kind of had it so that you guys tell me what kind of story it is, and then we get into the story. So this one is a Christmas story, and I'm so happy to hear. Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god! No shot! Okay, wait. Our first story. Okay, when I was a kid, one year I asked for pretty much only science kits for Christmas. Lucky me, I got 3 of them. However, after only some light use, most of the kits either broke or didn't work as promised. As expected of a little kid, I got pretty upset at Santa and started dissing him kind of harshly in front of my mom. Oh my god! Wait, that's so cute. Mom tried to put a positive spin on things, talk about the things that did work and the silver lining. But since, in my mind, the jolly old fat man wasn't around, he was fair game and I carried on talking smack. Back then, we didn't have much money, so my mom got pretty upset, having spent quite a bit of her paycheck on those kids, and abruptly blurted out, "Oh yeah? Well, I'm Santa!" I was shocked, but without any time to process, I was rushed off to school. My mom felt awful about it, and so did I. She even called my elementary school to give them a heads up, and I had to go talk to the guidance counselor just in case. At elementary school, that's crazy! When I finally came home, my mom ran to me and wrapped her arms around me. She was firm about me needing to be more appreciative of others' generosity, my bad, but still apologized sadly about spoiling the secret. I remember hugging her really tight and then patting her on the back and saying earnestly, with my whole heart, "It's okay, Mommy, even if Santa isn't real, I still have the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny!" And she put an ooh at the end. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so great! Oh my god! I love that so much! My parents never told me who they were Santa. Never. They kept it alive for like years. I was probably... Was I in middle school still when I was told by friends that like Santa isn't real and it's like usually I don't even know how old I was. I might have been in like barely like into high school. It might have been, it was a long time, and I was not mad about it at all. So if I have kids, they're never knowing. They're never knowing. I'm never telling them, all right? Get wrecked. This next story, oh, and this one's a Christmas story as well, from Raphael. Thank you so much for submitting one, man. Thank you. Let me see here. Oh, you told it. Okay, so this is a Christmas one about a gift you got or gave, and you said you were thinking about this. It was actually your first Game Boy Advance. Your memories back then aren't exactly great, but you remember playing Pokemon Yellow and later on Pokemon Silver, and it would just be on the GBA all day and night back then, and honestly kind of paved the way to your future as a Synchronite. Hell yeah. Also Furby, you're one of those dudes with a Furby and proud of it. Oh my god, I love that. He means it. Nah, honestly, fair. We make fun of the Furbies because they're funny, but they're so iconic. They're so iconic, and I love that. Thank you, Himitsu, for sharing. And then someone else didn't have like a full story for theirs, but they just want to say that they loved playing in the snow during the winter, and that's really nice. Honestly, I think like snow is really, really special. Snow is really special. Like there's a lot of things you can make in the snow, a lot of things you'll remember. I feel like it doesn't get old. You know, when you live in it, kind of sucks because you have to shovel it off your, driveway and stuff. But I feel like when you're playing in it, it doesn't get old. Okay, so let me see here. Oh, this one's from Ren. Okay. This one's a Christmas story and about presents. So they said this is a story from way back in December 2019. My story is from the happy times of lockdowns in 2020. At the time, I was living with a roommate. The arrangement was purely economic, and we interacted with each other very little prior to this. A bit like strangers living under the same roof for reduced rent. Rumi was a real people's person. She spent time with family and friends almost every day, but unfortunately none of her support network lived inside the zone of allowed visitation during lockdowns. So by December, she was really losing it. She cried almost every day, was on the phone for hours at a time to just try and stay connected with her people. I decided to break out of my own world and reached out to her. I have to be honest, it did feel like an obligation at the time. I mean, who can watch someone else go through that much pain right in front of them and not do something, no matter how much you normally keep to yourself, right? Oh, I love this. I'm so proud of you, fam. Anyway, I spent a lot of that December with her. I showed her how to cook a bit. We watched movies at home together. I taught her the ways of the geek and introduced her to card games, board games, video games, etc. Wow! We spent Christmas together that year, marathoning classic Disney movies. We went all out to decorate the living space and did everything we could to really Christmas it up. Even our dinner was roast ham and this fig porchetta thing we found a recipe for online. Oh my heart! It's so wholesome! Oh my god! Oh man, I ended up giving her a Winnie plush and her first set of manga fruits basket ones, and then she gave me a bracelet. She's kind of attached to me now, even years after lockdowns are over. Okay, fine, we're kind of attached to each other. She keeps trying to teach me the ways of the grass touchers, and we tried to set aside a night every other week to do dinner together and just chat and watch a movie or whatever. That's it, story over. I tempted an extrovert, made a friend because we were forced to be stuck to each other for the better part of a year. Wait, this is how school worked too, right? Well, oh my god! Bro, I'm so proud of you! Oh my god! Damn! There's so much wholesome in there, my heart! This feels like a really good anime episode with a good ending! It's a good ending! No one died, no one was sad, it was a good ending! It's so beautiful! I know that's so beautiful! Innocent, I love you, man. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so this next story is from Dr. J. Leon, and it's a Christmas one. They start us off with, "Hello, Sayu, and greetings to all the Synchronites. I hope you had a nice day. Today, I come to tell you the story of how I had to save Christmas and become Santa Claus for one night. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, this is gonna be good. My story begins several years ago when I was 13 years old. The previous year, I'd found out that Santa Claus was not real. And beyond the initial sadness I felt that day, my parents offered me a deal that I could accept next Christmas, help deliver the gifts. Oh, that's smart. That is very smart. My 11-year-old sister still believes in Santa Claus. Oh, my parents need someone to drop off the gifts. In the past, my mother had a friend who was the one who left the gifts while my entire family was eating dinner, so it was more believable to think it was Santa Claus who left the gifts. Damn, great family friend. Oh my god, wait, that's a great idea. Maybe I'll try to find someone to do that. The problem was that she was no longer in the neighborhood, so the responsibility of leaving the gifts would have to fall to someone else. This is when my Santa Claus story begins. While we were eating dinner, I said I needed to go to the bathroom, and then the operation began. I quickly took the gifts out of the furniture in which they were hidden and began to quickly put them down. I was alerted for any noise in case my little sister approached my position, but when I heard that she was still eating, I moved on to phase 2. I took out the cookies, left for Santa, and started eating them as quickly as I could. Very good cookies. I made sure to grind one of them a little to leave some crumbs as evidence that Santa Claus ate them and not just took them. Oh, that's so cute. No, I did that too. I also made cookies, and then I swear my dad just ate all the cookies. Thanks, Dad. I'd be like, Santa, eat the cookies and drink the milk. It was pretty great. This person says, when they were in middle school, okay, so around like 06, 09, I wanted to do something to give back to my mom. She had recently divorced my dad, and I was doing the best she could to provide for us. I'd asked my grandparents if I could do work for them to get some money together. They had a pretty big yard, so I would rake leaves, clean up the debris, and just help with whatever they needed around the house. After saving up for a while, I was able to get my mom a purse that I had asked my grandma if she would like. It was one of my first times seeing my mom cry tears of joy on Christmas Day. Just being able to give back to her in some way made the holiday that much better. To this day, where it no longer sees use, she still keeps the purse safely stored away. Oh, my heart! Wait, that's beautiful! That's beautiful. I'm not crying, you are. That's beautiful. Let's see here. A Christmas story about 14 years ago. My family had a grandfather visiting and staying the night, so he was borrowing my bed for the night, which is why I was sleeping on the sofa. My niece and 2 nephews were also having a sleepover, as one of my sisters and her son were also still living with me and my parents at the time. So then Christmas morning, when the kids woke up, they very excitedly ran down the stairs to get their presents. This in turn gave my dog, a golden retriever called Chad, a burst of excitement as well, who then jumped off the sofa where I was lying face down and sat on my head. So I was awoken by my dog jumping onto and then sitting on me. and then I reached behind me to try to get him off. While obviously not a fun way to wake up at the time, it's become a fond Christmas memory of mine. The absolute goofball that my dog was, especially around the kids. I love that! That's so sweet. I think that's something so good about dogs. You know, dogs will really match your energy, and it's so cute. It's been so good. Holy moly. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate getting to spend time with you guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for commenting. Seriously, thank you again so much for the kind raids. Thank you, thank you, thank you.